Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We are back with my garage and we are going to continue with the B200 build. While I was standing here lining up for a screenshot for a thumbnail, I came to a realization. I'm pretty certain that the size or the length of this bed is exactly the same as the length of that one. I think the only reason this truck is longer is because it's got the crew cab on it. But we're still going to go and build it. So if I want a longer bed, I'm going to have to get one without this bit, aren't I? Yeah. Right. What I'm going to do, I want to put whatever I've got in this pile back on the truck first. And then my plan was to go to the junkyard and just see what... Okay, I need the... at least one leaf spring, don't I? It's a front one. Have I got a rear one? Oh, I haven't got a rear, have I? Right, well I can't get the axle on yet then. Or is that the front axle? That's the front axle, isn't it, you turnip? That's the rear. Why it wouldn't go on? It's the wrong axle. Whoops. There we go. Brain's not braining. I just saw that differential and thought, yep, that's where it goes. It didn't really cross my mind to think, I need a front and a rear one separately. Just going to be held on with a spring and a shock, I think, for the time being. Okay, what else have I got lying in here? Let's get a spring on. There we go. Need to be quite so low for these ones. Now, we are missing quite a lot for this one. That's not even a wheel. Now, it's got a... No, that hasn't got a good tyre on it. On the junk truck it goes... Actually, we might empty this one. I might drive this down to the junkyard. Just for a change. You're the rear bumper. You can go back on. We've sorted all the paintwork. I believe anyway, I've been running around it and I've not seen anything. I'm going to put the bits of trim on as well. So, well, my theory is if I put the trim on, I'll know for certain what I've got and what I haven't got. That's one of the bits of bed trim. That should be this side for the rear arch. Yep. Front right. That's got to be for the fender then. Whoops. I didn't time that right. There we go. Okay, what about you? You are for the left side on the door. Front right door? Or is it another one of those? Is it even front right? Hang on. I can see the writing better on this surface. Trim door right. So what? Did I put that on this one? Yes. Yeah, I'm just going to make sure it doesn't go on there. No. Oh, hang on. Door right. No, nuts. Apparently I don't know me left from right at the minute. Grab that. There's this side, so we've got it all for this side apart from arch. I'm missing 1, 2, 3 bits from this side. It's not too bad. Yeah, just double checking it was 3 bits. Are you a rear shock? Yep. Couldn't see the nut. No, it does help if I actually hold the wrench, doesn't it? I'm having one of them days today. Just forgetting everything. We'll get to the junkyard later, and no doubt I'll forget everything there as well. Oh, I've got to drop those drums off. Get that on. Can't put the wheels on yet. Ooh, that bumper needs a clean. Actually, I'll leave that off for the time being. Right, now what's fell off of this? Rear panel, once again. I don't know how it falls through everything and hits the floor. Can I get this up here? No, you're just going to slide straight off every time I do that, aren't you? Knock everything else off with you. What I will do, as I've got 2 large items down the hill already, I'm going to chuck this down the hill. I'm actually in 2 minds whether to keep that canopy or not. Just in case I decide to put a canopy on this one. Yeah, I'll decide that when we get down there. Let's just hop in it. Get this emptied, head to the junkyard. Keep my eyes open for a B200 with a white interior as well. Take a drive to the junkyard for a change. Okay. Can I get one of these bits in there? Or maybe I can actually
just
chuck
a friendly
them in
bit of advice, bud. Keep your garage locked at night.
There you go.
Hey, just a friendly bit of advice, bud. Keep your garage locked at night.
Nope, that one's not going to work. It's too long. I can see the shadow of the outline of the box here, so if you drop that there, it should be okay. Yep. Been a while since I've crashed the truck. Before I decided to do a fresh start on the game, I used to crash the old one quite a lot. Oh, that's what I could stick on this. If the rod's working, that is, I could put the stake sides on it. That'd give me a bit of extra height and I'll be able to get a bit more on the truck. Not quite sure what happened there, it sort of went all over the place. Probably the driver. As always, we'll blame the driver. Wheel down. I'm right where I want to be, more or less. Holy moly, I am sweating today, guys. Just looking for something to mop the forehead with. That's better. Problem is, it's not actually that hot outside, it's just in this flaming flat. Right, I'll be right back. Let's go see what we can find, shall we? What's Ray got to say?
Have nothing better to do?
Nah, not today. Besides, building cars is fun. It is something. You can't get any better than that. Miserable old git. What is that? What is it? Oh, a license frame. I have got a couple of mods I need to get the updates for. Like Mod Utils is not updating them automatically. Well, it is, but every time I click install updates, it just does a weird thing and sits on a screen for far too long. So I have to manually update the. Ooh, I was thinking grill, but that's got a big old dent in it. No, we haven't got any good springs either. No, we've got 4 springs. Oh, we've got 1 rear spring. Ooh. Scrub that, we haven't got any good springs. I think this might have been a wasted chip. Ooh, maybe not. Yeah, I don't think the half axle's meant to be that colour. We've got a good shock absorber on this side. We've got anything good on this thing? No. Short answer to that. Oh, plums. That's exactly what I needed as well, the suspension components. I knew I would have been better off just getting them out of the magazine. We ain't got much in here either. Ooh. Does that seat match mine? Oh, I didn't see this one here. Let's go and grab a couple of tools. I'm going to grab the screwdriver and the wrench that I forgot to pick up again. Always do. I get too excited to get into the junkyard. There we go. There's the screwdriver. That's the sparky tool. Ooh. Oh, that's the actual long bed. I don't want to pull that one apart then, do I? I might pull this one apart. Maybe. Aha, wrench. So I don't know if that's the same colour interior or if that's just the light making it look a bit dark. Let's have a looky. I'll come back to that one. These are the only two B200s here at the minute. I can't remember if it was just a 4 on the outside or if the developer had any in the middle. I don't think there's any in the middle. Probably going to need a seat. Well, I do need a seat actually for the other ones, so I will take those regardless. We haven't got any rear shocks on this, have we? Nope. Don't need the axle. I don't need the front axle either. Yeah, we've got a caliper. We could it's not going to come off because of the brake hose. Just get that out of the way. I do want this off as well. I don't want the wide hub. Did I just separate that disc from this? Yeah, I did. And the hub. Well, that's good though. We'll take all of that. Actually, as I've got another couple of B200s out there to fix up, I might as well just grab whatever good parts I can. I don't actually know what I need for them, but it would make sense to, wouldn't it, if I just grab what I can. Okay, that shock's no good. Should free that, yep. I don't think I need any doors. I might actually just, once I've had a look around this, go and check what I do and don't need. Gonna need that. The backing plate isn't any good though. See, I don't think my front axle has the calipers on it, so that should give me both front calipers. That's a steering link, or the tie rod I should say. Now I haven't got that. That's no good. I'm going to need at least one more wheel on the current truck, so we'll have that. I know it needs a tyre. I can go and get a tyre. I really should have some axle stands or something here, shouldn't I? That's going to make getting underneath these so much easier. We have a good spring, I think. Is it a good spring? Is it meant to be that way up? That's why I'm questioning it. I don't know if it's meant to be that way up. I'm going to have those drive shafts off of here as well. I'm not entirely convinced that's a good spring. It's the same this side as well. We'll get them and try them. If not, they'll get scrapped. Okay, that rear shock's no good. See, I want to get to that lot, the drive shaft and the thingamabobber. I think the only thing holding the axle on is that. Here we go. What if I get in the truck, I crouch and lean in? Is that going to be enough for me to... No, it isn't, is it? I was hoping that would be enough for me to... What if I take this off? Is it going to let me cheat and just take the whole frame off? Yep. There we go. I might as well just buy that whole thing in one unit. There we go. I didn't check under the hoods, did I? Well, there's nothing to check under the hood. What about this one? I don't think there's anything under this one either. Nope. Yeah, that's got all the grill and everything on it, but it's all bent up. This one hasn't got it. Let's have a quick sweep of the parts pile. Don't need that. Don't want to build a flatbed. What's this disc for? B200 disc. I found something useful laying around at least. Might be an idea to purchase my parts here, wouldn't it? I'm going to try and save a little bit of cash and not buy the bits that aren't any good. Not that bit. And that bit. I think the backing plate is okay. Yeah. Is that half shaft actually any good? Because this one up here is exactly the same as that one. Well, I'm going to buy it. We'll compare it with a new one. Okay, we got anything lying in this pile? Very rotten air filter box. It'd be funny if we could weld up those holes. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Why are you not letting me pick up the... You're letting me push it around, you're just not letting me pick it up. Oh, get out of it. Well, I don't think there's anything else usable there. Need to build a lad van again. Right, I think there's just 2 more parts piles left, isn't it? We've got this one. B200 mirror though. Big old spoiler. Didn't see anything in here when I was running in. Nope. And no. Let's be sensible about it, shall we? Don't want to put the screwdriver in there. We don't need another one back at the garage. No. We need to go and retrieve a spring. Better with that side. There we go. Now where did that spring go? A spring springed. Springy spring. Oops. Better. I'll chuck everything on here. I know I don't need the axles, but don't know if either of those two are going to need axles. As I always say, I'd rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them. Though I think both of those are front, aren't they? Okay, let's pick that up again, that up again. Yeah, I mean, I could steal some parts from this one. This one's relatively complete, though, so I'd rather not. What have we got on this one? Anything? We've got a dually hub on this axle. That's nice. Because I was toying with the idea of putting dualies on this one. And the axle's not very good. We have front shocks. Now, there's not a lot on this one anyway, is there? Interior's not great. Stuck on the rear of it. Interior's not great on this one either. Got engines? Nope. A very worn out V8 on there. Got a hub in there. Still had a hub in my backpack. Right, let's head back with our loot. Tyre's looking a little bit low. I think either way that seat's going to go in here. Right, there's wheel number 4 that I'm throwing around. Backing plate, hub and whatnot is fine here. Oh, and the brake pads are fine. So that's the backing plate I'm going to need. I need the left. It's got to go in this. That's another right one, isn't it? You ain't got either on. What's Okay, so I ain't got a choice. I'm going to have to get another one of those. Got the disc. Yep, got the brake disc. What's that? It's one spring for the rear, and that's the other one. We'll see if they're going to be okay in a minute. And disc with a hub on, which will be good to go this side, I think. That's about it. Okay, so before we go and take a nap, we get these on. Hopefully they're good and they're not just going to go sproing when I tighten up the nuts. Nope, we're good so far. Just got to trot those old hubs off. Drums off, rather. Spring. Where's it gone? There's it gone. Here we go. The wrong mouse button. Right. Before I forget again. No. Don't need that. I could have swore there was one on this side. I'm not seeing the screw though. There's one there. No, maybe there wasn't one on this side then. I guess I should put new brake shoes on there as well, shouldn't I? That's what I'm missing. Tie rod. Right, let's go take a nap and see if I can remember what parts I need. And actually, as I've done all that, let's do a quick save, shall we? And since I made an adjustment to my graphics, I've not actually had a saving problem. Touch wood. Touch the desk. What are you taking so... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, why is it taking so long to save? Right then. Onwards and upwards, as they say. B200. We'll need 4 of those. I'm gonna get all of that. Don't need the brake discs. Do need the drums, don't need the caliper. I'm gonna need 2 lots of brake shoes. I'll get the pads just in case. I can't remember if my axle's got a differential in it. I don't think it has. I'm just going to go with my usual one. The front left. Do I need that aft axle? Have a look. Yes, I do. That's a completely different colour to the ones I've bought. I think I need 2 of those. Could get fancy and lift it. Or lower it. I think I need 2 of those. I think. That's the front axle if I just wanted to make it rear wheel drive, which I don't. It's already got 4-wheel drive fitted, so I'm going to go with it. Don't need the hubs, don't need brake discs. Well, if I forgot something, I'll come back for it. Just make a parts dump here, shall we? There we go. Whoops. Don't need spray cans. There we go. Got wrenches laying all over the place again. I just bought 2 axles and apparently I don't need them, not for the rear. But yeah, just as part of the general maintenance, although this is a bit more than general maintenance, I'm going to change those brake shoes in the back here. I bought 2 rear shocks as well and I've got them. What I actually need, the front shock, front spring. Oops. Right, never mind. Let's get this knuckle doohickey on here, shall we? Right, so we'll get the half axles in. That's where you're now going to tell me I need to put those on first. That got to go in first? Yep. Just wondering how this one is missing then. Okay, so we'll drop that off. Pop in the replacement, put this back on. Brilliant. Get the tie rod on. No, that's the steering link, not the tie rod. I'm missing a bit, aren't I? I'm missing a... No, I'm not. There we go. I thought I was. Okay, put this disc on. I guess I'm missing a disc. Ah, there it is. Couldn't remember if that had good pads in it or not. Mind you, in fairness, I'm putting all new in all round, aren't I? So let's just put 2 new ones in this. Get that off. Go and grab a screwdriver if I can remember where I put it. Let's get these off as well and get these changed out. While I've got this in my hand, do the lot. There you go. Air brake shoes. And one drum. I thought these were going to fall to the floor. Start collecting up the rubbish. There we go. Let's get the rest of this off the truck as well. That's front left. You can just change the doohickeys in that. Yep. Chuck that down there. Next up, put the e-brake cable on. No, we've got an e-brake cable on it. Okay. Do this bit instead then. There we go. One of those pads in that one is a bit low. We're collecting wrenches. Need the pry stick. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. 3, 4. Knock at the door. Don't know why that just came to mind. Right, now, do I have a master cylinder in here? No. That's going to be the next step. We'll pop this in. There's one bolt. There it is. Brake line. Brake line. Thank you. Whoops. Do all 4 flexies. I just need to get that spring and shock for this side, don't I? That's, I think, all the suspension sorted. I've got 4 new ones, so I'm going to put them on. Some spare bits here I don't need for this truck. Might need them for the other 2 though. Especially for the transport, because that's that doesn't have much in the way of usable suspension components. Right, so let's just go and grab that spring and shock. Get those fitted. Leaf spring. Other side. Oh, need transmission. We haven't got a transmission, and we haven't got the drive shaft to go down to the rear wheels. We have to find that as well. I don't think it's going to matter too much. I could get it on its wheels, but we might as well while it's in the air. Besides, I've got to faff around and get at least a couple of tyres. Unless I just put 4 new ones on. And of course, I'm spraying these black. Right, I got distracted. What was it I wanted? Oh yeah, transmission and drive shaft. I'm going to assume it's that one. Let's go with the V8 engine. Do I go with a 4-speed or do I go all out with a 5-speed? Do I make this one an automatic? Because I actually haven't done that yet, have I? Actually, you know what? Let's do an automatic. Does mean I'm going to need a different pedal box. The one that's on it is not going to work. Interior? Yeah. So I'm going to need the auto one. See, a lot of this I actually decide on the fly. In case no one's actually noticed. I don't know, I just like to make decisions on the fly. I don't often like plan anything in advance. You know, as a YouTuber I watch would say, I'm firing from the hip. Puddin's Fab Shop, by the way, in case you were wondering. Do enjoy his content. There's a lot of trucks, not really trucks like this. He likes to lower truck. He likes to lower everything. Every vehicle he's built so far has been lowered, apart from 2. He's working on a mudder, and he's working on one for his dad, which is actually lifted. Which is based on a Chevy C10, I think. And I've got one bolt there that I can't get to. There it is. Right. I'm going to need interior. We're going to need... oh yeah, the front. We're going to need a tail light as well, aren't we? Yep. Still need those 3 bits of trim. For a second there, I thought the wrench disappeared through the floor. Alright. I'm just going to pick up these excess parts that we don't need for this one. That's no good, is it? It's the wrong colour. I'll just make a little parts dump over here for the B200. Towards the end of the video I may go back to the junkyard and see what we can find. See if any more will spawn in, maybe for the front. I don't know. Or just to see what parts I can get for the other ones. Sometimes I lose track of the little, you know, your mouse cursor dot thing. Bob. Who's you flip? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Oh, what's this drive shaft for? It's a B200 drive shaft. For which bit I don't... No, that's the wrong drive shaft. I thought that was one for the rear, but it's not. Did I do the nuts up on the back? I didn't put the drive shaft in, did I? You lemon. That's what this is for. Well, it really is one of them days today, isn't it? For some reason, I was convinced in my head that I'd stuck this on. Oh, okay, then nothing at the back. One more. There we go. Right. Wheels and tyres. I'm going to take these in. I might put 4 new tyres on. You know, because it's not uncommon to get tyres from the junkyard and they leak air. Even though, you know, the treads and everything look good. Actually, the treads don't look too brilliant on some of these. Right, let's get tyre off one, then I know exactly what tyre I've got to go and get. 4 R16 high walls. Do I actually paint these rims? Yeah, I'm going to paint them black. Need to get 4 dust caps as well for... Not dust caps, hubcaps. For the Pink Passion, that's what I'm going to call it, the Pink Passion. Might one day stick alloys on the Pink Passion. You're R16 high. There we go. I can't remember if I've put 14s or 15s on Pink Passion. That's the easy answer.
Hey, do you wear the same clothes every day, or do you have, like, a lot of the same matching set?
I have lots of the same matching set, yeah. And I'm not running back. If you don't empty your backpack before doing this, it flies everywhere. If you use the same backpack I use, of course. I'm not sure what's going on, but the backpack is now not working. Is it these hubcaps up causing it? I didn't change anything else, did I? Just reset that input. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, if I move everything, it picks it up. Go figure. Right. No idea what happened there. I think I picked up everything. We'll find out when we get back. I might load the car dealership in as well in a little while and just see what loads in. That's a bigger one, that's a bigger one, that's a bigger one. I think. Okay, that one don't fit. I've no idea what's what here. It doesn't actually... Doesn't say, it just says hubcap. Doesn't give you the size of them. Alright, that one don't work. I'm not going to keep taking them in here. That one does. I know 4 of them are going to fit. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. That one doesn't. Well, in theory then, these 3 should fit. That one does. No, I'm getting sidetracked here, aren't I? That one does. So yeah, the last one should fit. Theoretically. There we go. Pink Passion's got some hubcaps on it now. Okay. Get these rebooted. Did I just put a bad tire back on this? I think I did. Because those 4 are nice and neatly stacked. Which implies they came out of the backpack. Let's put them over here. They got to go on the truck for disposal. Turn them into rubber mats or something. One more. Then I can... Oh, I don't know if it's going to let me air it up. Sometimes it won't let me air up the tyres unless they're on the vehicle. Not with that air compressor. Might do it that way actually. Yes. A can of black paint up here, that'll do. Why are you not painting in the middle? Is it going to be easier if I actually stand them like this? Or are these just going to be an absolute ball ache to paint? Especially that middle bit. Yeah, that middle bit is being a bit of a ball ache to paint. I can get that bit. Another funky looking centerpiece. Seems to be painting this side fine, no? Got a little bit there that it hasn't hit. That corner on both sides as well. Yeah, it does seem a bit easier if I stand the wheels up. Let's just get what I can done. What do I do with the other spray cans? Did I dump them right here somewhere? Yep. I I most certainly did. Get what I can done, I think. I'm just going to let me hit. Not liking it a great deal, is it? Even worse than this one. Really not liking it on this one. I think I'll just go back and forth like this. Might take about 20 cans, but I got the sweet spot for that one. And there, got that one. But like one of those where you literally just got to get that sweet spot. You know, the right angle. Stand this one up again. That was the one that was giving me the issues, wasn't it? I think I got it. Have I got any clear coat up here? Is that the white? Yeah. No. Let's try it from this side. Got to do it slowly and just move a little bit at a time. Like that. I'm not too worried about the insides of these because I'm not going to be seen. It is using a lot of paint though. Is that clear? It just more or less does both sides anyway. Well, I've done that one. Done that one. I've done that one, so I've got one more to do. Oh shit, that one's painted over as quick as that one just did. And look at that. Ran out of clear coat just in time. Take this with us. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Just get these two tightened up. I think my volume might have got a bit quiet there. I didn't notice the microphone had crept away from me. Awesome. Wow, I've been recording for over an hour already. Get this on its wheels then. We'll go and have a quick look at the junkyard. I think I'll taxi over this time. I'm going to put my lazy shoes on. Well, actually, we'll go over there first. Bit of a tedious job, this. Alrighty, last one. Oh yeah, I've got those bits of trim as well, haven't I? Right, well, we'll leave the truck there for the moment. We'll continue with that in the next video, but for now, I'm going to go and load this in to see if anything comes up. Maybe a B200 in better condition. If I'm lucky. I don't think I'll be that lucky, but... Okay, what's car number 3 going to be? A wolf wagon. Nope, there's nothing here that tickles my taste buds. Bit a yard of junk. Right, let's load this in one last time and have a look. Okay then, let's go have a look. Better at least take the wrench with me. We're running out of light, so I'm going to check the... Oh, what on earth is that for? Oh, it's for the wolf. That's for a B200. Got anything over here? No, we've got a hood with a big hole cut in it. B200. You got anything worth having on this? Rear axle, maybe, if I can figure out what's holding it on. I'm not seeing any leaf springs. Let's take the bed off. It'll make life so much easier if I do. There we go. Take that off. I know for a fact I'm going to need a rear end. So we'll pop this off, and I'm going to pop that pumpkin off because that's no good. So I think, actually, I'm not so sure about that brake cable. Which is bolted into the wheel rim apparently. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Purchase that. No, none of that is any good. None of that is any good. That's it for that one. Ah, we have a box fan with an engine. No one of my trucks out there actually has steering column missing, and this is a good one. Trying to do this as fast as possible as we're rapidly losing daylight. I just want to grab what I can. I've already got the rear end, so I don't need that. Haven't got any shocks or anything on here that I can pinch. Nope. Any more B200s in here? Anything in the piles? That one doesn't. No. I'm just mumbling to myself now. I was just looking at the fronts of both B200s and they haven't got one, so... Nope. Ooh. Ooh. This one's better than the other one we've got. Not bad price either. There we go. Use the other one as a parts donor. If there's anything actually salvageable on it. Ah. Now what side tail? Oh! Meanie! I was hoping that would have been a left tail light, because that's what I need. Right then, drop my wrench down. I'm going to leave the video here, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Comments, etc. in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you'd like to. It is free to do so, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.